if you are running a mobile phone shop business and you want to automate your business to manage your products, inventory, suppliers, as well as the repair jobs and send the automated WhatsApp messages to them, as well as you can manage the sales, the point of sale system. And the best part of this system is that you can also manage the EMI installments for your customer as well. And also this system will come with multiple user roles, and you can change the access level without changing the single line of code. And how you can do that, let me give you example. This is a repair section. In the repair section you can see the owner role have the complete access, so we cannot able to change them. In the manager role, we have give the repair section the view access, the add repair access, and the edit repair access, but the manager cannot able to delete the repair data. Okay, and the same you can see in the employee section. We employee can view the repairs, add the repairs, edit the repairs. And if we want to remove the access in the repair section that employee cannot able to edit the repairs, we just simply click on this E, and then it will be updated and the employee cannot able to edit the repairs. Okay, let me show you the complete workflow of this dashboard, how this will work and how you can save a huge time by using this dashboard. This is a dashboard where you can take the overview of the complete system, and we also have added some quick action buttons like the new sale. So when you hit the new sale button, it will be redirected to the relevant section, the point of sale section, where you can create the sales for your customer. But before that, the question is that how you can add the products here. For that, you need to go to your product section. In the product section, you will see a button, the add product. Simply click on them and select a supplier from which supplier you have purchased this product. Okay, so the thing is that how you can add the suppliers. So for adding the suppliers, just simply go to the supplier section and click on this add supplier. Enter the supplier name, company, contact person, email, also the tax ID, payment terms, opening balance, category, etc. You can fill up the information and hit the save button. Once you hit the save button, that information will be saved here. And if you want to check out the supplier profile, you just simply click on this view icon in the action column, and you can see this supplier have these information, and right now we are not getting any products from this supplier. And if we check out the other supplier profile, just simply click on this here, and right now we are getting the 4 products from the supplier one. And what are the products, we can easily able to see it here. And in the more action button, you can simply view them, send a WhatsApp messages, email, and also edit or delete the records as well. The same thing you can do in your customer sections. You can add the customers, like you can also check out the customer profile. Look and see there is a skeleton loading we have added. Once the data is loaded, you can see it here, the overview of the customer, and you can send the WhatsApp messages, the email. Also there is a sales related relevant to this customer, the repairs and the payments. Now let's go back to the product section. In the product section, we just simply click on this add product, select a supplier from the drop down, enter the product name, SKU, category, okay, the barcode, the brand, the model of your mobile phone, the color, the storage, the RAM, the condition is the new, refurbished, or etc. The purchase price, sales price, MRP list, what rate, text module, etc. You can fill up the complete information. And also you can add the multiple images like the 10, 20, 30, whatever images you want to add, you can add it here. Just simply click on this upload icon and select a image, and it will save in your Google Drive. And if you don't want to upload the image and you already have a image URL, you just simply add it here, the image URL as well. Also you can add the description of that product and simply hit the save button. Once you hit the save button, that data will be appeared here. Now the thing is that you can also manage the inventory directly from here. How you can do that, you just simply see it here, the inventory management. Okay, so I adjust stock, which is the inventory management. We just simply click on this here, and how much inventory I want to add them, I just simply select it here. Then, and if I want to add the notes, I just simply add it here. Otherwise it's optional, you can't need to add it. Okay, I just simply click on this apply. So once I click on this apply, you will see the loading animation here. It means the data is updating right now. Once the stock is adjusted, you will see the quantity on the real time is updated to 13. And how you can manage it directly from the inventory section as well. click on this new adjustment, select a product. Right now the charging port flex in our stock is 197. I just simply select it here and I want to add the 200 more. The reason for adding them, I can simply add them, otherwise I will leave it here, and click on this apply. So once I click on this apply, as of now you can able to see here the loading animation will appear here. The stock adjusted successfully. Now let's go back to the product section. In the product sections, you can see the data is updated on the real time. The total stock available right now, the VAT and the stock value we have. Okay, and also you can see the point of sale system where you can check out the real time inventory as well. Like now you can able to see the charging port flex we have in our inventory 397, and if I want to sell them, I just simply select it here and simply add the 10 items I want to sell them. The total bill is 190, and this is a walk-in customer or the customer already exists in our database records. We can simply search with the customer name or the phone number, and there is a loyalty points. And how you can manage your loyalty points, for that you need to go to your settings sections. In the settings sections you can change the complete system. Okay, the shop profile, the logo of your shop, the shop name, the tagline, the country, etc., the localization and text setting, the receipts and invoicing. The receipt you want 58 thermal print or 80 thermal print, the invoice prefix and etc., you can simply add it here. And also there is a loyalty point section. Example, if you are going to spend the 10 euro, you will be rewarded with 1 point, and 1 point is equals to 0.1 euro applied as a tender at checkout. And also there is a notification section. If you want to enable or disable the notifications, automated notifications, you can do it from here. And the best part of this system is that we are using the Google Sheet, and we using the Google Sheets as a database. It means it will cost you $0 per month at hosting charges. Okay, now let's go back to the point of sale system. In the point of sale system, I just simply select a product from here and select a walk-in customer, the payment method, the cash card, etc., and the discount. If I want to give them, I just simply add it here. And after that, how much cash received, the 600 cash received. Right now the change we need to give to the customer back the 529.82 euro, and click on this checkout. So once I click on this checkout, as of now you can able to see here the checkout is going to be processing, and once the processing is complete, you will see a pop-up with A4 invoice and the print received. I just simply click on this print received and make a thermal print as well. And if I want to get the A4 print, I just simply go to the sales and history section. In the sales and history section, all the sales will appear here. So you can check out the status, the return, and also the paid value. And right now you can simply reprint the receipt, the reprint the A4 invoice. You can see the A4 invoice here. And if you want to view the data, you can simply click on this view icon. And if you want to return some amount of products, just simply click on this return, and the charging box port flex we are sold one item, and the returnable is one, and the other one is zero. We don't want to get anything back. Okay, so there is a reason wrong item, customer changed mind, not as described, etc. You can add it here, the refund method, and click on this process refund. Now that inventory will be restocked in our products. Let's take example, if we have the 10 items, we sell the one item, remaining is 9, and when we refund or restock them, refund them, then that particular inventory will be restocked to the 10. Okay, you understand them. Now this is a partial sales, and if you want to check out the return and refunds, the complete, just simply come it here, the return and refund section, and you can see the complete information here. Now let's go to the repairs section. In the repair section, if a customer come to you and they give you their mobile, and their mobile LED panel is not working, you just simply select a customer. First you need to add the customer in your customer sections, and then the technician assigned. How you can add the technicians? For that, you need to go to your user and staff sections, because the technician is your employee. You just simply click on this add user, the username, and select the role and etc. And if you want to visualize the profile of your user, just simply click on this view icon and the activity of your user, that this manager adjusted the inventory and used phone purchase as well. And if you want to check out the activity, you just simply click on this here. In the more buttons, you can edit or delete the data as well. Okay, now this section is also completed. In the repairs section, if you just simply select a customer, select your employee. I already told to you how you can add the employees, the device name, the status, the problem, the total cost, the paid amount, the remaining amount, device IMEI number, the passcode for open the unlock the device when a employee is going to repair them, and the warranty days if you want to give them the notes, the past parts used. Let's take example, in their mobile the charging port flex will be used. I just simply add it here. And also if they have used the model 2 battery, I just simply add it here. So it means these two products will be used in their repair. Okay, and after that, if you want to edit the data, you just simply use the edit button. And if you want to print the ticket, you just simply print the receipt as well. And if you want to send the WhatsApp messages, you just simply click on this here. And if you want to copy the tracking link, you just simply click it here. And also if you want to delete them, you can simply delete it here. Now let's go to the buy used phone section. In the buy used phone section, you just simply select a customer, from which customer you are going to buy this, the device name, the brand, model, storage, IMEI number, ID type like the ID card, the ID card image, ID number, purchase price, resale price, condition, the grade A like new, grade B good fair, etc., battery health, the screen condition, and also the body condition, etc. You can simply hit the save button, so that information will be appeared here. And there is a contract, you just simply click on this print and mark the contract, and that will be the used phone purchase contract. You will see it here. Now the best part of this system is that if you want to check out the complete lookup of a mobile particular IMEI number within your business, you just simply come it here, IMEI lookup, enter the IMEI number and click on this search. So once you click on this search, as of now you can able to see here the complete lookup within our database of this particular I bought as used smartphone model 6. And if they are going for the repair, you can also see them. And if you sell them to other customer, yeah, that will be also appeared here. Okay, now let's go back to the expenses section. In the expenses section, you can add the expense of your businesses. And in the cash drawer section, in the cash drawer section, right now it is open the cash drawer and opened by the employee one and closed by the manager, and the opening float is €100 and the expected is 275 and the counted is 270. So the variance is the €5. Okay, and if you want to close them, you just simply click on this here, the 670, and the variance you have find the 9.66. And right now click on this close deal. So once you click on this close deal, as of now you can able to see here it's updating the database in our Google Sheets. And once it's updated, it will be appeared here, the till is closed right now. Okay, understand them, and the data will be updated on our web application on the real time. Okay, now let's go to the installments and EMI section. Let's take example, you are going to create a installment, select a sale. Okay, right now this is the 13.4, we already have the customer for in our installment plan. And we just simply send the WhatsApp messages if we want to send the WhatsApp reminder. And if I want to check out the installments, the one installment is paid and the other is still pending, I just simply click on this here and click on this record. So once I click on this record, so the other installments will also be paid, and in the action column you will see the paid date as well. Okay, so you can easily able to see it, the data will be updated on the real time on our web application as well. The paid on the 2 July 2026. Now this is a report section where you can take the overview of the complete reports. And there is a skeleton loading. We have added the total revenue, the collected, the profit and loss report, the top products, the payment breakdown, etc. And now this is a my account section where you can change the email, password, etc. In the about tab section, you can check out the complete formulas and business logic what we have implemented in the system, and how you can install this on your system. So for that, you need to click on this make a copy. Once you click on this make a copy, and it will be copied in your Google Drive. And once it copied in your Google Drive, you will see this kind of interference in front of you. simply hit the extension button and hit the app script. Once you hit the app script button, you will be redirected to the Google App Script Editor. Now here you just simply need to click on this deploy and click on this new deployment. And now you just simply select it here anyone and click on this deploy. So once you click on this deploy, it's updating the deployment and it may ask you the authorized access. So you need to provide the access. I just simply click on this authorize access, and now simply click on this advanced and click on this go to untitled project, whatever the name you give it here, and click on this continue. So once I click on this continue, I just simply check mark the all and click on this continue again, and now it's updating the deployment and give me the web app URL. So that web app URL I can embed in my WordPress website, in my Blogger website, or anywhere else. Okay, you understand them? Now you can easily able to see the phone shop point of sale system is successfully opened and I have successfully installed in my system. So we thank you very much. Take care. Please subscribe to our channel and share with your mobile shop owner friends.